Good morning, everyone. How are you? I hope you are healthy and happy. Today, I want to present my PPT, but before that, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Igede Wahyu Krishna Aditya from 3H class. Well, my material today is about the relationship between academic achievement, self-efficacy, implicit theories, and basic psychological needs satisfaction among university students. Introduction. The relationship between these implicit theories of ability and academic achievement has been tested empirically, and there is some evidence that they could be causally linked. However, there is less research regarding the relationship between mindset and university student academic achievement, and the results from this literature are less encouraging. Franca found no relationship between academic achievement and implicit theories in a sample of more than 5,000 university students. Rational. Many argue that PPNS could be a predictor of how one thinks about oneself and one's abilities. Specifically, self-efficacy could be affected by whether basic psychological needs are satisfied. No research to date has tested a model that considers both self-efficacy and PPNS with regards to accounting for individual difference in academic achievement among university students. As PPNS is a contract that directly affects inner motivation, it could be that it will influence self-efficacy rather than having a direct effect on student academic achievement. Research. As a result, we predicted that first, university student implicit theories will be indirectly related to academic achievement via self-efficacy. Second, the more that an individual's basic psychological needs are satisfied, the higher that person's self-efficacy will be. Third, there will be an indirect relationship between PPNS and academic achievement via self-efficacy. Design. Structural equation modeling was used as it can address the hypothesis in the most efficient and accurate way, unlike other techniques. This way, PPNS can be treated as a whole, where hypotheses as well as a factor loading and measurement model can be tested simultaneously in a more coherent way. Participants. 203 participants, male 51, female 148, and 4 not specified, were required using forcible sampling. It should be noted that 100 until 115 participants are special to test hypotheses with 4 talent variables and for the model to reach convergence. Of the 203 participants, 82.7% were British, 9.4% originated from one of the EU states, 6.4% were from the rest of the world, and 0.9% participants were of dual nationality. Instrument. Self-efficacy scale. SES. It contains 10 questions regarding self-efficacy, and it assesses the level of self-belief in one's ability to success. The scale was scored on a 5-point Likert scale ranging from 1 very inaccurate to 5 very accurate, where the higher participants scored, the higher their self-efficacy was regarding their abilities. SES has been shown to have a good internal consistency, convergent validity, discriminant validity, and criterion validity. Implicit theories of intelligence scale. It is. It is measured how one thinks of intelligence and whether intelligence is stable or variable. It is consists of X statement and was scored on a 6-point Likert scale ranging from 1 strongly agree to 6 strongly disagree. For statement, 3, 5, 7, and 8 were in reserve form and were reserve score before the analysis. The higher the participant score, the more likely the held incremental beliefs. It is has shown to have a good internal consistency and validity. Basic Psychological Needs Satisfaction Scale (BPNS). The BPNS scale was obtained from the self-determination theory. It contains 21 statements that measure basic psychology needs for optimal functioning and motivation, and it contains third subscale autonomy, 7 statements, competencies, 6 statements, and relatedness, 8 statements. Each statement was scored on a 7-point Likert scale ranging from 1, not at all true, to 7, very true, where the higher the participant score, the higher their psychological needs were met. Procedure. All participation was voluntary, and participants were not reimbursed for participation. Prior for the survey, information was provided that explained what the study was about. All participants had to be over the age of 80 and give informed consent, after which they were given instructions about how to complete the survey. They provide basic demographic information, answer questions regarding their studies, provide grades achieved in term 1 of the current academic years, and fill in the 4 questionnaires at the end. Participants were described analytic strategy. The first step in the analysis was to obtain Cronbach's alpha for each scale to ensure that they had a good internal consistency. The second step was perform a confirmatory vector analysis to test the structure of the BVNS and its scales. Such was not test as expensive literature research suggests a one-factor structure for the scale. The third step in the analysis was to perform CFA to ensure that the measurement model was satisfactory as indicated by the fit indices and factor loading for talent variables. Result: participants who did not provide grades were excluded from the study. The normality of the data was tested in the R programming language. Moreover, the variance inflation factor test was performed to check multivariate normality, as this factor is important when using the FIML estimator. Missing that were inspected are participants who did not complete 2 or more questionnaires were excluded from the further analysis. At the end, 171 participants that were analysis were missing that were less than 10%. Thus accounted for 2.3% of missing death and BVNS for 6.4% of missing death. It is had no missing death. Confirmatory factor analysis (CFA) was performed to see which structure of ITIS and BPNS scales was not appropriate. Discussion: we examine whether implicate theory beliefs, sub-efficacy, and basic psychological needs satisfaction can explain individual difference in UK university student concurrent academic achievement. Specifically, incremental beliefs were related to enhanced self-efficacy, which were then positively related to academic achievement. In contrast, participant entity beliefs were associated with slower self-efficacy, which was then negatively associated with academic achievement. We found the BVNS had no direct effect on academic achievement among university students, only indirect one via self-efficacy. Conclusion: this study found the relationship between university students' implicit theories of intelligence and academic achievement is indirect via self-efficacy, and as such is diverse from that of the school children. Moreover, it was found the BVNS is an important factor in explaining university student academic achievements, not just because it enhances efficacy, but because it also has an indirect effect on university student academic achievement via self-efficacy. Well, that's all my explanation of today's material. I hope you understand and gain knowledge. And I also apologize for the many mistakes I made in the video. I hope in the future I can be better. Well, thank you and goodbye.